Sound check good?
Sound check, checkity check.
Well, here we are on YouTube.
Hey Ryan, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
Our Radiohead journey continues, Nathan.
It does continue. We are now diving into Radiohead The Bends, a song called Fake Plastic Trees. Now, this is a PayPal request from a fellow by the name of Andrew. So we want to just say thanks Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew.
And I think Andrew has given us other stuff before, if I'm not mistaken, but maybe I'm wrong. If not,
I think yes.
Hey, welcome, Andrew. And if you're already here, what took you so long?
Yeah, come on. Yeah, we're going to both thank you and get mad at you just to cover our bases.
Yep, just to make sure that we got everything covered. All right, we are going to do two things here for you today, Andrew. We're going to actually react to the studio version of Fake Plastic Trees, and then right afterwards, we're going to do the live version. It's kind of a little thanks to you for, requesting Radiohead. Anything to add?
Yeah, because I don't think we've done a studio version yet of the band.
No, I don't think we have.
And I've really enjoyed the live, but I think I kind of want to see what they're like, and then in the studio, and then see that same performance right away live. Mm-hmm. That way we can just appreciate the song, get the song for what it sounds like in the studio, and then see them perform live right after. So we're gonna try it out. Let's see if it enhances our experience.
Yeah, it's a little extra bonus for you there. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, let's do it.
The green plastic watering can for a fake Chinese rubber plant and a fake plastic girl. She bought from a rubber man in a town full of rubber plants to get rid of itself. It wears around. It wears around.
Wow.
Yeah.
It wears me out. It wears me out. It wears me out. And if I could be who you wanted, if I could be who you wanted all the time, all the time.
Oh man, that was very, very good.
Yeah, I was like, I've said this before in other Radiohead songs. Maybe.
Oh, sorry.
No more, no more. I've said this before in other Radiohead songs, and maybe I eventually will stop saying it. But I'm surprised by that sound and song and composition, and I love the build up. I've said it before in other videos, Nathan, where I love the build up song. I love the songs. Oh, and they come at da 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 da. You get that like, yeah, we build up. You get that power build, and Tom sings beautifully here. Yeah, let's. I'm glad we listened to the studio version too, because we could just appreciate the song. And now I'm curious to see how they pull it off live. Essentially,
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we're about to look at or to do the live one. As I was listening to that, and I know we've talked about this before, and it's not to bring up an old topic, but what I really feel from Radiohead is what I wasn't getting from Coldplay. This is the more of what I wanted to hear of, the more kind of like, legitimate topics and darker themes that were missing from where Coldplay started to go, and then they just kind of made a lot of happy music. It's not to put, I still like some of their stuff, but I still I'm drawn more to this, and it makes me feel like, man, I want to keep hearing this. Certainly the songs that have been shown to me so far, these are songs that I'm now adding to my playlists of things. So it's quite enjoyable, this journey through Radiohead for me, because it's the kind of stuff that I was really longing for when I started to hear the old Coldplay sound, and I wanted more of it, and I wasn't getting it. So,
and we were not off, according to the comments in some of our Radiohead videos. People were saying there is some history between Coldplay and Radiohead. There's a friendly competition. Chris Martin's like, he'd hear a Radiohead album, he'd be like, no, why can't we do that? So definitely some friendly competition, and that's good that artists in a friendly way drive their quality music. But I would assume most Radiohead fans probably just feel like Radiohead has stayed kind of true to their experimental, not too sure where they're going to go type roots, whereas Coldplay has kind of leaned towards maybe a little bit more
mainstream
radio friendly, which at the end of the day, it's a job, right? There's the art and there's a job. It pays the bills. I mean, Coldplay is very popular. They sell a lot of. I think Radiohead's very popular, but I don't know if they were to. If both, there's a question for the people on this channel: if Coldplay today and Radiohead today were to go to, is it O2, the O2 Stadium, that big stadium in England? I think it's called O2.
I don't know.
I think there's a stadium. It's either O2 or Wembley or the old Wembley or whatever. Who would sell more tickets tonight? Like, who would sell more tickets? And I'm not saying that makes them a better band. I'm just curious. I actually don't know. And I think Radiohead and Coldplay fans might know the answer. Like, who do you think would sell more tickets on any given night right now at a stadium that held 50,000 people?
Yeah.
All right. A good friendly debate.
I know Coldplay probably would, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't care. I wouldn't.
It's just a friendly poll. It's a friendly poll. That's all.
I hope that they answer it, but my answer to that is I don't care. I want to watch this. I want to see this. Let's watch this. I'm excited. You got me all worked up here. So let's watch this.
That's what she said.
Okay.
It's a big crowd here.
Yeah.
A green plastic watering can for a fake Chinese rubber plant.
Crowd singing along.
Oh, yeah.
Sticker.
Man,
Yeah, he
voice is
pulled it off
almost,
live.
almost even better.
She bought from a rubber man and a town full of rubber plants to get rid of itself. It wears her out. It wears her out. It wears her out. It wears her out. She lives with a broken man, a crackpot, a staring man who just crumbles in bed. He used to do surgery for girls in the 80s. The gravity always wins, and it wears her out. It wears her out. It wears him out. It
Getting heavier.
Yeah.
She takes wears me out. It wears me out. It wears me out. It wears me out. If I could breathe where you wanted, if I could breathe where you wanted, all the time, all the time, I know.
Oh. Well, they nailed it. They nailed it.
Yeah. I like that version. I like the the heavy kind of reflection of that near the end there. It added another dimension to the song that I think the studio just didn't have. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to download the studio version and that I really like that version, but the live one was just, I can tell that was kind of like a little more out to the fans to kind of like,
Sure.
let's throw something else in there.
Amp it up.
Yeah.
And that's always a good sign of a good live band, is really enhancing the studio version. And they did so there. And I'm kind of glad, well, not kind of glad, I'm really glad we heard the studio verse first and we liked it. And we're like, oh, let's check it out. And we already kind of knew what was coming, that we knew that chunky part was coming. And when it came, it was like, whoa,
Yeah.
that was actually even heavier. And then seeing the guitarists, I don't know any of their names. Maybe we should start learning their names soon. But, his head down, he's just strumming really hard. His head's like right down to the neck of the guitar. I like that kind of stuff. Those are things of live performance that I like seeing the band emoting to their own music. I really quite enjoy. So, and I heard Radiohead does that with a lot of the live performances. They're very animated. Tom York for sure with his moving around like Stevie Wonder trying to find the microphone.
I'm really starting to become a fan of Tom's kind of his presence on stage. It's unique, and I'm sure some people, I'm sure they got their detractors, but I don't know. I'm slowly becoming like endeared by it. Even like it's kind of fun to watch.
I think I would say he's just feeling the music, so he's just singing, and and he closes his eyes a lot, which I have a theory. Some people might have stage fright, and I'm not saying Tom wouldn't necessarily have it, but even when he opened his eyes to look out, you can kind of tell. I don't think he was focusing on anything. Some people get nervous. I mean, you could be a rock star and still be nervous about being in front of a lot of people. So maybe some people just close their eyes because they're just feeling or it's a combination of he's just feeling the music, thinking of the lyrics even. Not that but when you close your eyes, you're in your own head, and you're not distracted by the crowd. But I've noticed he closes his eyes a lot live. I don't know if he's ever spoken to that or fans have theories on that. But
that's a good question. I wonder if everybody gets into their like state of, however they need to get there in order to perform, right? To maybe some people, like another band that we react to, the guitarist kind of looks out beyond the crowd and he has this kind of look in his eyes, and he that's his way of getting into the zone so that he can feel the music. And I'm just guessing that's how he feels his music.
Yeah, it could be him channeling. I know Jim Morrison was stage fright. He would turn his back on the crowd. He would literally sing to the drummer.
No,
he was he literally would sing his back to the crowd. He couldn't look out there. He was too nervous. It took a long time for him to get over that. And he would sing with his eyes closed a lot too.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. All right. Well, there it is. Radiohead. I think I'm not going to lie to our viewers of the channel. I think that's our last one that someone has reached out to us to request. If you want to do the same, hit us up on Patreon or PayPal. Just follow the Patreon tiers. Again, that's how we get these done quicker. We'll eventually go back to Radiohead if nobody pledges anything. That's fine. But we just always do the pledges first is all we're saying. So it could be a while without a pledge is all we're saying. So
yep.
Thanks guys. That was awesome.
Yeah. And I guess we'll see you in the next one. I don't know.